Greetings, sunshine. What's up? Happy almost 2024. I'm coming to you live. It's been a minute. I've been on shutdown because my spirit was like, yo, I need you to shut down because we got to tell you something. So my spirit team was like, I was like, all right, let's do this. So anyway, I'm coming to you because spirit was just reminding me of why I started Elevate the Good in the first place. It is a spiritual journey. It came off of a dark night of the soul moment. I had to shut down for a long time, for a minute, to be shown some stuff about me and how I show up in the world. And it was pretty rough, but needed it. And then I was trying to I began embarking on a whole nother pilgrimage where I was going to be on the road for a year or two, had a job set up and all that good stuff to be on my little pilgrimage, and then we were on shutdown. So all that to say, Spirit is bringing me back to, you remember the reason you started Elevate the Good, and it was to share your spiritual awakening and the modalities and the things that were helping me to embark on this journey of embracing my authenticity, which is what Elevate the Good is also about. Embracing your genuine, authentic self and showing up in the world and speaking your truth. As long as it's out of love and heart and coming from peace and joy, grounded in spirit, yes. So I kind of got off left, sort of, kind of. So I'm back. So I've been on shutdown, just communing with spirit about how to move forward, not only with Elevate the Good, but in my personal life. So I'm saying that to say, I know I'm talking to some folks who kind of understand what I'm saying, even though I ain't saying a lot right now, because we're going to come back to that. But dark night of soul, spiritual awakening, all that, new earth, whatever you got going on, if that doesn't resonate with you, this message is not for you. And if that doesn't resonate with you, you're probably not going to want to come back to Elevate the Good, because Elevate the Good is now going back to its original purpose about spiritual awakening, being of service, and now crossing over and adding a spiritual commerce, which is something that has been put into my lap as a master builder of a spiritual commerce. We are energy for energy, and we are the currency. So all that to say, I'm going to be posting more about my journey. I'm an expert at only being myself, so I'm not saying I'm an expert about this whole awakening process, but I know there are a lot of people, because the energy has shifted, and I've been talking about it since 2019 and 2020 for sure. When we were on the shutdown, I tried to tell y'all need to get your mind right, you need to get your heart right, you need to get your body right, because things are shifting, and the people who are struggling right now, you're going to be struggling for a long time because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. I'm just saying, I don't want that for you, but that's just how the energies are going. So needless to say, for all my weirdos, all my folks who didn't fit in back in the day, all my people who are just so creative, just trying to make stuff work in this regular old boring world, it's our time. It is our time. We studied, we researched, we've observed, we tried living their way. It ain't for us, but we did it anyway. But it's our time. So for those people who want to step out and be authentic and be genuine to themselves and still be of service and try to figure out how to do this shift and go within and listen to the spirit that's within them, that's connected to the universe and connected to the source and connected with what you want to call God, because you are God. God is with you. You're just a personified version of God. These are all the things we're going to be talking about on Elevate the Good, by the way. So either you're in or you're out. I'm not doing this for follows. I'm not doing this for likes. This is really about being in service, because it's a lonely journey when you're awakening and you want to have these esoteric kind of conversations, but it's people all over there awakening and they don't want to seem weird. They can't talk to their family. They've made some internal changes that unfortunately they feel uncomfortable with, being out with it. They want to be different. They don't want to keep working their job. They don't want to keep being, a doormat for people. They don't want to keep being around narcissists. They don't want to keep being around selfish people. They don't want to keep acting like, and then let's do the other side. Narcissists don't want to keep being narcissists. Assholes are tired of being assholes. So it's working both ways, and people are waking up and realizing, shit, I done bought into a whole system that's not working for me and it's not working for any of us, but only You can do you. It's an inside job. So I'm saying all that to say this channel is about to flip to be more in line with what our purposes are on this planet. And it is about a spiritual awakening. It is about an evolution. We've been doing this enough, and it ain't working no more. So we got to come together in cooperation and love and peace and joy. But you got to do that inside first, and that's what I had to do. You know, I was trying to do tough love and criticizing and judging and thinking, you know, that'll help people change, because that's how I was brought up. And then I realized that's not love. You think it's love, but it's not. Trying to make somebody feel bad enough to want them to make a change, that's just only adding fuel to the fire and then karma for yourself. So I'm saying that to say, there's a lot going to be going down on this page. I'm just going to be sharing modalities and some of the things that I've, been trying, from my meditations. I'll share those, my relaxation videos, some of the experts that I've listened to, definitely the books I've been reading over the years. And keep in mind, this journey has been going on, and I can say specifically, probably 2000. Let's say 2000. Because what's this, 2023? Yeah. When I got the call, like, what you thinking, feeling is real. But now is not the time. And I don't know who's on here, but if you go back to one of my videos, when I was doing my vlogs on my walks, I told y'all I had a sign, and it was not even sort of kind of a sign. It was very audible and loud. I was walking on the trail indicator, and it says, now is the time. So I've been using that phrase, like, okay, and it works appropriately, but now is the time, because it came back to me, and it's just showing me all of my work, all my spiritual work, all the stuff that I could not understand what I was doing. I was living with folks, struggling for no reason, doing, just not making sense. But it was making sense because God was like, I need you to be still, because your brain is all over the place. You're always busy doing a lot, and you already have the gifts. But we need you to get yourself right first so that you can put the gift out there. So I was like, oh, okay. So I was trying to embrace people helping me and me going through why the hell I was struggling. I was not understanding it and knowing I needed to make some moves, but kept being stuck. But it makes sense now. And now that I'm back in my hometown, St. Louis, but it's really University City, but it makes sense because I came home and did the spiritual awakening go to another level. It went to the heaven level. It went to the cosmos. Because for this past year plus, it was supposed to be 3 months. It's been dynamic. It has been dynamic. And so many changes have happened, things that I never thought would happen. And it all started with me. And it wasn't even about me talking. It was just about me realigning with my core values, my core frequency, because we are energy. We are energy, frequency, and vibration. I don't care what nobody else tell you about this planet and what we got going on. There is nothing really solid, which is another thing we're going to be talking about on Elevate the Good, because over these years I've been into metaphysics and quantum physics and quantum science. This has been amazing to really realize what we really are. So that's really why I want to also bring back Elevate the Good. We're going to be doing some retreats, and I'm going to be bringing in, like I said, some experts and some folks to talk about different modalities, whether it's tapping, whether it's somatic breathing, meditation. I have my own meditation videos and relaxation videos and stuff, things that have helped me along this process. So there are many, 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 many more things that I want to share, but I just wanted to honor my spirit because I said I would post this video because they say we need you to post a video. Don't worry about what it looked like and all that, because that's how spirit works. So here I am, and it's not obeying. It's me in a different form telling myself this is the next thing, because it has a big picture telling me what the next thing is. And I have been following that formula, and life has been different ever since. When I started focusing on my energy, because we are all antennas. We putting out signals, and I had to check what signal I was putting out and what I was attracting and magnetizing. Yeah. I know y'all can relate to this. Some people had to go. A lot of things had to go. Over the last few years, I done burned a whole bunch of bridges. Not negatively, not bad, but just money, bridges, and clients and type of work I was doing. Everything I love, but it was just time to evolve and grow, and I couldn't understand. God was like, let that go. I'm like, but I gotta pay my bills. And he was like, well, we got you. And I was like, okay. And people, certain energies. And so had to go. Cord cutting freed me up, freed my energy, freed my mind, so I could focus, and then I could see how I attracted all that stuff being at a different frequency, a lower frequency from what I really wanted to be. And I was accepting certain people and certain behaviors. And one thing is so amazing, like someone was so close to me kept saying, you just don't fit in. You just as you don't fit in. And she said, I was like, well, I'm really not. And meaning not mad. I've always known to not fit in. I forced myself to fit in and be a part of the popular people and all that stuff just so I could function. But then it was like, oh my God, I would get tired of that, and then I would have to go off. And that's why I isolate sometimes. However, that's a whole nother thing, because that's draining for me. But, and I could be the life of the party, and then I go home and be like, oh, that was tiring. Oh my God. She did me a favor when she did that, because it made me just remember that I am authentically me. I'm going to keep being authentically me. And now is the time to be more 1,000% melanin. That's my new product. Anyway, 1,000% me. And embrace my weirdness. Embrace my uniqueness. Embrace my strangeness and all that. Because I came here with a message from the universe about empowering yourself. The power is in you. You don't need no church. You don't need no guru. You don't need no intercessor. Ain't no savior coming. You are the generator. You are the God power. It is in you. And how to access it. That's why you're feeling crazy, going crazy, because you done hit the ceiling. You watching people going crazy because the power and the shift, the energies have shifted. Like I told y'all back in whenever on one of my vlogs, I told y'all the energy is shifting. And here we are, and people are waking up and questioning, oh my God, I'm not who I want to be, and how do I change, and what is this I'm trying to do? And then some people want to change, and some people have changed, but they can't really be like out with it because they got their family and so on and so forth, and I'm stuck, and you're not. So we're going to be talking about all that. I know I just feel like I'm rambling, but I'm just putting the video out here because that's what I was feeling I needed to do. And ironically, I was walking down the Del Mar Loop, is what they call it. And it's a place that reminds me of in Atlanta, little 5 Points. There's a little bit of goth and a little bit of this and a little bit of, just all these different artistic people and all this other stuff, right? And so the Del Mar Loop was always one of my favorite places because all the weirdos are up there. And then I just met a guy the other day. He said he moved from a small town in Missouri to come this way because this is where he could be weird. And all he had was like, purple hair and just something regular. It wasn't even like nothing bad and off. It was just like how we judge and we compartmentalize and criticize and just making each other feel bad all day. And it's just tiring. So it was just cool to be walking up and down the loop. I do it almost every day anyway. A place with all my weirdos, and it's our time. Now is our time. Then when the other people gonna be coming to us to figure out how to be authentic and creative and honor their own little spirits and all that. So that's what we're gonna be here. Gonna be here to do that. Yeah, like I said, this is a weird video for me. Meaning, I was trying to let me get my eyebrows out. Look, y'all see these eyebrows? I ain't had my eyebrows done in months. But that's just where I've been like, I don't care about that kind of stuff right now. I'm still cute. But anyway, no, seriously though. I just want to put the video out here because I said I would. That's what I said. And this is the beginning of a whole new journey, Elevate the Good, about to be even more authentic in our offerings and assistance, because we're going to create a tribe, where folks who can come and bring their own weird, strange, creative self too, and we can support each other. Like I said, I'm the only expert at being myself, but I do want to share my journey and support others, and then we can support one another, because you're not weird, you're not strange. It's supposed to be happening. We're all evolving. People are fighting the evolution and trying to hold on to what's the same and what they've been doing forever, and traditions and all that, and they just gonna be left behind. I ain't saying it like I want that, but that's what happens. That's why you got to focus on your own awakening, your own evolution, your own expansion, because the energies are out here. Our ancestors been busy. They back. They showing us stuff. They showing us a different way on how to do stuff, because they got a different and higher perspective from up there and around us, and they're always here. We're energetic beings. Remember that. You're receiving signals and signs and symbols, and you don't know how to read them. You're not understanding them, or they frightening some people. Some people are confused. Then we got all these people walking around who are being called ADD, ADHD, and autistic and neurodivergent. That's the norm. It's them who was trying to make everybody else fit into this. I ain't gonna get into all that. I ain't gonna get into it. I promised myself I wasn't gonna get into it. I ain't gonna get into it. But the norm, their norm is coming to an end, because they are all burning out. You can see the wire coming off the hinges in this place, this planet. There's only so much capitalism and working and fake ass education you can do when you still being assholes, and we ain't got no love and no peace and no real community. We can't live like that. People are tired. They want to just be. What is it to be? We didn't come to this planet to be. Okay, I ain't gonna get into that. I ain't gonna get into it. We're creators. We are an antenna. We literally can manifest. Literally. You just gotta learn the process and trust it. But you gotta be still. So, again, this video is for very specific people who are tired, who are also excited, who are also curious, who this may be serving as confirmation in a way, because I still haven't said a whole lot of detail, because I'm going to have to, there's a lot going on right now in a good way. A lot being revealed to me, and that's my calling. I know what my calling is, and I'm stepping into my calling even for force more than my outreach and all the beautiful things I've done for the last 35 years. I appreciate it, but this is a whole different calling, and bringing people back to themselves so we can ground something in ourselves that is more nourishing and nurturing. We have to do it as an individual, though. Although we're one, because we're really not separate. And that's a whole nother thing we're going to be talking about, like the illusion that we live in that has been placed in our mind. The mind control, that's all you living in right now. And that's what the spiritual awakening is about. Realizing, oh, I'm allowing my mind to be controlled, and that's why I think and feel this certain way. It ain't even really you, but it's okay, because there's a way to handle that. So, for real, this is a good day. It must be a good day, because I'm cold. I don't do cold, but I'm doing cold, because this is a part of the thing. One of the revelations is about being so stuck in your personality and preferences and ideas and desires and goals, where you are not allowing God to show you all of the infinite variables of the very thing I was wanting, because I needed to look like this. I need to be at this time. I need to go. That's the awakening. Stop. We gotta stop. There is so much more going on around us, but we can't see it, because we're looking over there when it's over there. We're looking out there when it's in here, and it's in here. And then we gotta let our higher mind take over, and not the program mind that went to these public schools and stuff, and it's been grown by our family, who is also under those same systems. So you see what I'm saying? It's not inherently bad. I'm just saying, we live in a world of duality where we like good, bad, right or wrong, but we are the balance that we've been looking for, where we can look at all these things and don't have to choose that's good or bad, that's up or down. Be the balance of just like it is. That has been the greatest gift this year, for me to look at everything. The queen of judgment, queen of criticism, queen of compartmentalizing, even though I really don't think I was doing that, but I was. It just is. And as long as you're aligned in your frequency and your energy, it don't even matter what's going on. You still get to pick where you gonna be on the timeline, where you gonna be on the spectrum. And trust me, I just had a moment, which is why I'm taking a walk. And I was like, oh, this is really happening. I can't really talk about it for real, but it's huge and major, like. And I didn't have to say nothing. All I did was change my energy. And it has been happening over this year. This is too much. But in a good way. So stay tuned. We're going to have some fun stuff. We're going to be doing like yoga and meditation and some qigong. And I'm going to be trying some like block therapy. I already do tapping. And I'll be like doing the lymph node drainage and stuff. And like it's a lot of stuff, because a lot of this junk is also caught up in your body. So you can't understand what's going on around you, because your body is just so busy just trying to function. Just trying to process the processed food that y'all need to stop eating. And all that stuff. It's like, you're not calibrated, and your body can't get calibrated if it got junk in it, you know. And then people who see me now that I grew up with, because I ain't really been in St. Louis like for real 35 years or whatever, but they see me, people I grew up with, oh my God, you're the same size or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, but if my folks in Atlanta see me, they be like, oh my God, you lost so much weight, what the hell? But it was density. It wasn't like I was big or my ass was all nice and round, but it was density. And density is a medium for stuff. Density is a medium for misery, depression, anxiety, fear, doubt, insecurity, judgment, all that shit. And I came specifically to handle some stuff. And all of a sudden, all of that went away. It melted away. I wasn't trying to get rid of no weight. Hell, I wasn't a big person. But energy does not die. But it was in me, and it was just faster and faster. That's why a lot of people are sick now. They have inflammation and diseases. And it's only trapped emotions. It's a lot of trapped emotions in people, and they don't even realize. That's all it is. And if we can just get to the root of why you're thinking, feeling, but you got to acknowledge it that you're thinking and feeling it, and then work on getting that trapped emotion out. And that's what the doctors and the hospitals are not telling you. They know what's really going on, but they don't give you pills versus giving you a nutrition plan. So we're going to be talking about that too. So I'm just saying that to say, after 23 minutes and 38 seconds too long, because I swear I did not want to be on here long, but this is where I am right now. Like I said, I ain't doing this for likes. I'm doing this for follows. I don't even know if people are even going to look at it. That ain't the point. So I want them to, and I want you to come back, because we're going to have fun on this spiritual awakening and this journey. And that's the other thing. I want it to be fun. And you're going to have some moments, because trust me, I'd have been snotty, crying, broken down, with lots of celebration and everything in between. But it's going to be fun, because I want to be the post in your life that says, and I don't mean like social media post, but like a stop sign, like a sign in your life to stop. Everything's okay. Everything's working out. Regardless of how it looks and feels, you're still in control, and how to recalibrate and get back in order. And with fun though. It doesn't have to be all heavy all the time, because the point of it is you're releasing yourself so you can get to joy and freedom and love and light and light. So that should be like, woo, be on our way somewhere. So that's why I had to shift my own spiritual awakening to like, on my way somewhere, yes. And then every time something works out, I'm like, oh my God. And this shit real, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff. I'm about manifesting. I'm gonna show y'all some stuff. But anyway, for real, y'all, I'm ready to go. Come back. Come hang out with me. We have some fun. I just want to love on y'all. Y'all know I've always been about that, right? So, I want y'all to be able to love on yourself. Because so many people cannot even like themselves or love themselves, which is a whole nother issue for me. People don't know this about me. I loathe myself. I hated myself. I don't care what kind of magazine, kind of billboard. People are like, So that's a whole nother thing. So I can relate to a lot of situations, to a lot of people. Like I said, I'm just an expert at being me. And I know I'm shouting out to a lot of people right now who are feeling this energy. And they didn't have not one person to talk to about. We can rebuild our tribe. We got this. Because things were meant to change and we are changing. We're going to shift with it. We're going to expand. God is in you. He's expanding. He's evolving. So you can be more in control and conscious of His presence. The presence of God. She, He. It's just energy. It's not a he or she. And you are personification of God. And I'm sticking on that. So you can say what you want to say, but I know what I know about that part. We are personifications of the Most High Source that is not meant to be worshipped, not meant to be feared. I said it because that's the truth. So, know that I love you. I appreciate it if you made it to the end of this video. The other videos will be a lot more concise and, my production stuff I like to do, but just had to do this before the new year because that's what my heart led me to do. And it was also an investment in my own, what am I trying to say? My own visions of where I want to go and do and be and how I want to serve. So this is my investment in my own prayers to my spirit teams to help me with this particular thing that I put out there, but I have to put some momentum and inspire action so they know where to meet me and light my path. That's what this is all about. Because we're not alone. We are not alone. You are not alone. You have, every single person has their own spirit within them that's literally guiding y'all all the time, and we're ignoring it. And it's making us miserable. So, we're going to get back to it though. Alright, y'all know my favorite place where I love to meditate and ground. It's cold. And it's actually snowing a little bit. So, I may come back if it snows. Then we can come on the hill and sled. But I don't know. I ain't going to push it. But, anyway, know that I love you. I keep saying that because I do. And, elevate the good, 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 think the good, do the good, be the good, live the good, all things good. All you gotta do is just be yourself. Who do you say you are? Bye.